Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's my first day recording since being on a 2-week vacation, so I'm feeling a little camera shy. But I'm so excited because Lorde's album Virgin just dropped last night, 9 p.m. California time, and I was asleep because I'm jet lagged. But don't you worry, because I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning because of jet lag, and it's 6:30 now, so I'm going to react because there's enough light outside to record. I know jet lag is a choice, but I'm choosing to succumb to it because why the hell not? I'm on summer vacation, so I can. Virgin. I have reacted to What Was That? It's on my channel. You can go watch it if you'd like. I have not listened to Man of the Year except for the Here Before the Man of the Year snippet on TikTok. And I think Hammer was the other song she released. Didn't listen to that either. So I wanted to listen to the album fully. I feel like when too many songs are released early, it kind of takes away from the album listening experience. So anyways, I am beyond excited to listen to this album. However, well, before I state my however, I want you to know I'm a real Lorde fan. Okay, I've been wearing this Solar Power hoodie on this channel for years now. I love Solar Power. I went to the Solar Power tour. I'm a Lorde fan. Okay, I'm allowed to talk my smack. But these interviews that she's been doing leading up to this album have been not very good, and they're making me nervous. Okay, but one thing about Lorde is she's going to deliver in the music, hopefully. However, she's doing a lot of smack talking, I feel like, about Solar Power and previous works, and I hate when artists do that. So I don't really know how she's going to switch it up here. She's going back to melodrama vibes. I have no idea. Based on What Was That? I think so, but no idea what to expect. She also said this album's only 30 minutes, so that way it doesn't take too much of our time, which I think is an interesting comment to make too, but whatever. And she's making CDs again, which she said she wasn't going to do, so there's a lot of back and forth that's really confusing, I feel, but whatever. All of that aside, I still am very excited for this album, so let's jump into it. The first track is called Hammer. Here we go. I do read lyrics along as I listen.
There's a heat in the pavement, my mercury's raising. Don't know if it's love or if it's ovulation. When you're holding a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
Okay.
The mist from the fountain is kissing my neck. The liquid crystal is in my
Ooh, I love that visual of, sorry to pause, I'm going to try not to do it too much. The mist from the fountain is kissing my neck. That's a beautiful way of describing that. You know when you're sitting near a fountain and the mist comes off and it hits you, especially on a summer day, it feels so nice.
Anyone with a snake tongue, I'll show them the chambers of my heart. Now I know you don't deal much in love and affection, but I really do think there could be a connection. I burn and I sing and I scheme and I dance. Some days I'm a woman, some days I'm a man. Oh, I might have been born again. I'm ready to feel like I don't have the answers. There's peace in the madness. Over our heads, let it carry me. Street, they're piercing my
I have to pause really quickly and just say yes to the production. It's so freaking good. Lyrically, I'm loving everything about this. She did mention the man and woman lyric. I don't really remember what it said. Let me read it. Today I feel, some days I'm a woman, some days I'm a man. She mentioned that, I think, in the Rolling Stones interview, and it's just interesting to hear her talk about things. I feel like I want to let the music speak. You know what I mean? Because I'm really liking this.
When a needle goes in, taking or a picture, read it and tell me who I am. Show me who I am. Now I know you don't deal much in love and affection, but I really do think you can make an exception. It's a beautiful life, so I play truant. I took tears and they paid me to do it. Oh, I might have been born again. I'm ready to feel like I don't have the answers. There's peace in the mind.
God. way her voice sounds there. So immersive. And the lyrics. We're back. We're so back. All of the doubts that I had before have been completely wiped away. That was a phenomenal way to enter this album of uncertainty, I feel, is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. I loved the production. I loved the lyrics. Very visual, telling a story, sort of getting us caught up. It seems like at the end, what did she say? I sent you a postcard from the edge, which I feel like is very descriptive and is letting us know sort of where she's at, or maybe where she was at. I don't know what like time frame she's referencing with her being at the edge, but everything is just so like picturesque. I'm picturing everything in a fast moving cuts, a super cut, if you will. Okay, we're going to the next song. What was that? A song we all know. And I'm loving
a place in the city,
the production on these tracks.
a chair in the bed,
I'm gonna try not to sing too
a
hard
cover
because I
up
do
all
love this
the
song.
mirrors. I can't see myself yet. I wear smoke like a wedding veil,
Oh, fail.
make a meal I won't eat, step out into the street alone in a seat. It comes over me, or I'm missing you. Yeah, I'm missing you. And all the things we used to do. MDMA in the back garden, blow our pupils up. We kissed for hours straight, but baby, what was that? I remember saying then, this is the best cigarette of my life. Well, I want you just like that. Into your hands, we're in a sandstorm and it knocks me out. I didn't know then that you'd never be enough. Oh, since I was 17, I gave you everything. Now we wake from a dream. Well, baby, what was that? What was that?
Put your hands up.
Baby, what was that? Do you know you're still with me? When I'm out with my friends, I stare at their painted faces that talk current affairs.
I better stop moving because it's warm in here and I'm wearing a
This
sweatshirt.
was happening.
But I'm doing it for Lorde.
You weren't feeling my heat when in the blue light down, baby, so bright I face reality. I tried to
Ready? 2, 3, 4.
MDMA in the back garden, blow our pupils up. We kissed for hours straight, well, baby, what was that? I remember saying then, this is the best cigarette of my life. Well, I want you just like that. Into your hands, we're in a sandstorm and it knocks me out. I didn't know then that you'd never be enough. Oh, since I was 17, I gave you everything. Now we wake from a dream. Well, baby, what was that? What was that? 'Cause I want you just like that. Blue light, I can make it alright. Baby,
It's just
what was that?
such an easy song to listen to. I love that the lyrics are the forefront. Production is just an assist, which actually that's sort of how it was with Hammer as well. The build-up took a long time to get there and it wasn't a huge release, but I feel like it assists with the visuals of the lyrics. We're going to the next track. It's called Shapeshifter. Here we go.
Chewing gum,
Okay.
I know, don't have a sour taste that's in my throat, but the voice in my head says, do you have the stones? When you get close enough, I let down my brakes.
Rapunzel.
anything you want.
Okay, that's kind of hard.
I don't sleep, don't dream at all. Giving nothing personal, so I'm not affected. I've been the ice, I've been the flame, I've been the prize, the ball and chain, I've been the dice, the magic game, so I'm not affected. I've been the siren, been the saint, I've been the fruit that leaves a stain, I've been up on the pedestal, but tonight I just wanna fall.
Ooh. Oh, I have chills.
Tonight I just wanna fall. Yeah, tonight I just wanna fall.
Okay, I have to pause really quickly just to kind of talk through what this song is about. Shapeshifter. She shapes with the person, she shapeshifts to the person that she's with to give them what they want, but it's not necessarily always what she wants. Her intimate connections sexually aren't as intimate to her as maybe they are to the other person. She tries to disconnect so she doesn't feel too much. But she says at the end of the chorus there, but tonight I want to fall. Like she wants to fall in love with somebody for who they are, not just a one-night stand or something like that. Okay, loving this so far.
On a shirt, I see a hot mess in an antique skirt with the voice in my head saying,
Interesting.
why can't I stop? So I'm not affected. I've been the ice, I've been the flame, I've been the prize, the ball.
The structure of this song is so interesting.
I've been the dice, the magic game. So I'm not affected. I've been the siren, I wish I could say. I've been the fruit that changes. I've been up on the pedestal.
Fruit that leads to stain is such a good lyric.
Tonight I just wanna fall. Yeah, tonight I just wanna fall. Yeah, tonight I just wanna fall. I'll kick you out and pull you in. Swear that you were just friends. And when it's all over again.
Production on this track was absolutely beautiful. Lyrically, gorgeous song. Very visual. Again, everything is seriously playing like a supercut, no pun intended, in my head, as if it were from like a coming of age movie. And there's like cuts to scenes of like them in the club and then cuts to her alone in her room. That's just what I'm visualizing when I'm listening to this music. I absolutely love that song. I just know it's going to be one of those songs that, first of all, I love on the first listen, and I know as I listen again and again, it's just going to get better and better and better because I'll be able to focus more on that production as well as the lyrical content, because there's a lot in this song. Especially towards the end, it seems like she's sort of convincing herself that these things don't matter, or that these, sexual encounters don't mean anything to her, when in reality, she just wants to let herself go, in a way, let herself fall. And it's interesting, she says something about like she chases things that make her pulse race or something like that, which again is another interesting visual as well as lyric. We're going to the next track, Man of the Year. Man of the Year. It's here before the Man of the Year. I think that last song was the longest song on the album, which it wasn't even that long.
Gliding through on my bike, gliding through like new from my recent ego death. Sirens sing overnight, violent sweet music.
Wow.
You met me at a really strange time in my life.
Really strange. I love how she said that. Saying that.
Take my knife and I cut the cord. My babe can't believe I've become someone else, someone more like myself. Who's gonna love me like this? give me like this. Let it flow down to me. Love me like this. Now I'm broken up.
Wow, the words are at the forefront of this song.
Now I go about my day, riding it like a wave, playing it any way I want. Switch mouthwash, jerk off. Days go by in a haze, stay up and sleep late. Who's gonna love me like this? Who could guess where he flowed down through me? Love me like this. Now I'm broken, the man of the year.
Love how she sounds here. Oh wow, this song's almost over.
How I hope that I remember my gold chain, my shoulders, my. Let's hear it for the man of the year.
Interesting. I might be a bit slow, but I'm not. I feel like I don't know what that song's really about. Also, it's confusing with the TikTok trend because it's supposed to be like let's hear it for the man of the year, and it's an example of a man being bad. But in this one, I don't know if she's supposed to be the man in this. I think so, because she says I'm just confused. Some days she feels like a man, she said, so maybe that's her when she feels like a man. I'm not quite sure. You guys can explain that one to me in the comments. I didn't dislike it at all. Every song so far, the words have been the forefront and the music has taken sort of a backseat, which I didn't expect, actually, even though I should have with What Was That. We're going to the next track. It's called Favorite Daughter. She has very beautiful ad-libs in this.
I was a singer, you were my fan. Scared of anger, in love with your will. Some notes I don't hit, but I don't give
Is this
up.
about fans?
Now every day the plane takes off, and every night the room fills up with people who are convinced I'm not just some kid faking it for your love. 'Cause I'm an actress, all of the medals I won for ya. Breaking my back just to be your favorite daughter. Everywhere I run, I'm always running to ya. Breaking my back just hoping you'll say I'm a star.
Okay, so this is actually about her dad.
Brother, I look like
Or
him.
mom.
You told us as kids he died of a broken heart. And for every door you open, there's a room I can't go in. I'm breaking, I still can't find you. Now that every day the plane takes off, and every night the room fills up, I tell myself that soon we'll talk. Then I sing every word just to you.
So this is to her parents.
'Cause I'm an actress, all of the medals I won
I
for
like
you.
when she says that.
Panic attack just to be your favorite daughter.
Her poor sister.
Everywhere I run, I'm always running to ya. Breaking my back to carry the weight of your heart. But I keep dancing till I get sick. Why'd you have to dream so big? Why did no one listen when you hit the good actress? Look at the medals I won for ya. So you could imagine being that favorite daughter. Everywhere I run, I'm always running to ya. Breaking my back just to be as brave as my
Oh,
mother.
beautiful. Okay, so this was a song to her mom, and she's doing everything she can to sort of get her mother's attention or affection, love. I just think it was so beautiful. What did she say? You had a brother, I look like him. You told us as kids he died of a broken heart. Such an interesting way of, I don't know if he actually died, but maybe he's just depressed. Maybe he's actually dead. I don't know. Beautiful, and she's doing everything she can to impress her parents or her mother specifically. Beautiful song and extremely relatable. We're going to the next track. It's called Current Affairs. We talk current affairs. With smoke like a wedding veil. I loved Favorite Daughter.
And when I felt it hit, stood in the park under the eclipse. It was only a field trip till it cooled my blood. That's how it tends to start. You're in the light, then you're in the dark. Then someone throws a flare. You tasted my underwear. I knew we were fucked. My bed is on fire. Mama, I'm so scared. Don't know how to come back. Once I get out on the edge, you spit in my mouth like he's saying a prayer. But now I'm crying
Lord.
on the phone, swearing nothing's wrong, blame it on.
What? This production is so unique.
All alone in my room, watching the tape of their honeymoon. On the boat, it was pure and true.
Pom and Tam. Wait.
Then the film
Tam and Tommy? I said Pom and Tammy.
came out. Hope that we can't ignore voices we hear through the open door. Would you dive to the ocean floor just to take my pearl? 'Cause my bed is on fire. My bed is on fire. Mama, I'm so scared. I'm swearing nothing's wrong.
Is this because she actually fell for him instead of... I can't tell if this is like a situation of abuse or
But now I'm hiding.
she's scared.
Yeah, I think he's gonna blame it.
Beautiful. Okay, this one was a little bit confusing. I can't tell if this is her fault, like actually falling. What song was that about? Shapeshifter? She's falling for the person she's with, or if this is about some sort of sticky situation. Could be abusive. I'm not really sure. I think it's about falling in love. And it's not something salacious. But, I don't know, it's kind of vague also. This one is going to take some more time for me to fully digest, but I love the way it sounded. I love the way every single one of these has sounded. The production on this was very interesting. The sample, it sounded like a sample of something in the background was very cool. Everything is sounding so Lorde, so fresh, so innovative, and I really like that. We're going to the next track. It's called ClearBlue. This
To
is
the
less than 2
ecstasy,
minutes.
testing for pregnancy, praying in MP3.
Oh.
I'm scared to let you see into the whole machine, leave it all on the field.
Oh, ClearBlue is like a pregnancy
Your
test.
little detector hits my precious treasure. I'm nobody's daughter yet, baby. I'm free, I'm free. Free, I'm free. But deep in my matter, you're changing my patterns. Your helix is right through me.
Interesting.
Bars on my windows, you busting wide open till clearness is all I see.
Okay, you rescued her.
I try letting the answer be part of the dances. I trip and I stumble, yeah, baby, I'm free, I'm free. I'm free. found your halo. You asked where I came from, I lied and then I came clean. There's broken blood in me, it passed through my mother, from her mother down to me. I feel you answer my hips, let it go.
This is so interesting.
I wish I could.
Whoa, that was so weird. Okay, so this is about having sex with somebody and taking a pregnancy test. And it seems like she wanted, I don't know what she wanted from the test, but this sort of made her feel free, maybe because she felt like this was a person she fell for, like she was singing about in Shapeshifter. I'm not sure, but the production on that was interesting. Not really a song that I think I would revisit, because it's not really a song, it's more of a poem, I'd say. But interesting nonetheless. Okay, the next song is called GRWM, Get Ready With Me. Interesting, from Lorde.
Washing him off my chest,
Okay, so it's like the morning after.
keeping it light, not all, thinking it. Jumping from stone to stone in the riverbed, I guess. Maybe I finally know who you wanna be. A grown woman in a baby tee, a grown woman.
A grown woman in a baby tee, that's funny. Oh, grown woman. Okay, I like that. Little play on words.
Wide hips, tooth chip, 96, skin scarred, looking forward. Wide hips, soft lips, my mama's trauma.
She's singing a lot about her mother in this album.
Been looking for grown woman.
Ooh, production on this is so good.
Pink galaxy, left undressed. 2009, me be so impressed.
2009, me be so impressed.
Back when the stolen spirits went straight to the head. Maybe I finally know who you wanna be. A grown woman in a baby tee, a grown woman.
Okay, Lorde coming into her own.
Cause a grown woman.
Proud of where she's come, I think.
Wide hips, tooth chip, 96, skin scarred, looking forward. Wide hips, soft lips, my mama's trauma.
Mama's
Since
trauma.
96, been looking for grown woman.
It's another short song.
Looking for
Okay, this one was interesting. I think it's a beautiful song that helped Lorde come into her own as an adult, as a grown woman, maybe the man of the year as well. But sonically, I loved how it sounded, but it's not like a song I want to put on and listen to. You know what I mean? Same with ClearBlue. But they're not bad. They're just like song statement pieces is what I like to call them, when they're just something that fits really well in the album, but not necessarily like replay value. You know, maybe this one will grow on me actually, but we'll see. I liked it. I like that she feels confident in who she is now as a grown woman with her mama's trauma. That sounds really funny together. We're going to the next track. It's called Broken Glass. This album's going by so freaking fast. Indian man in the back garden.
Mystique
Sounded like that.
is dead.
Sounds a bit like
Last
Charlie.
year was bad.
360, when you're in the mirror, you're looking at me.
Myself get sucked in by arithmetic. Felt great to strip, new waist to hip. I hate to admit just how much I paid for it. Did I cry myself to sleep about that? Cheat about that? Rot teeth about that?
Whoa.
Did I sweat hours a week about that? Compete about that? Lose my freak about that? All of the above. I wanna punch the mirror to make her see that this won't last. It might be months of bad luck, but what if it's just broken glass? Spit my
Getting lost in math and arithmetic is talking about how much she weighed and the scale, I believe.
I'm scared to quit, loosen my grip. It's tough to admit just how much I get from it. When I cry myself to sleep about that, cheat about
I
that,
love this part.
getting too deep about that. When I sweat hours a week about that, compete about that, letting her treat me like that.
Letting her treat
I
me
think
like that.
that's love. I wanna punch the mirror to make her see that this won't last. It might be months of bad luck, but what won't outrun it if you don't hit back? It's just broken glass. Keep the faith. Broken glass. Same mistake.
This is beautiful.
Broken glass. Just a face. Broken glass. Just a face. I wanna punch the mirror to make her see that this won't last. It might be months of bad luck. I'll run it if you don't hit back. It's just glass.
Beautiful. Okay, this song is about her body image issues, body dysmorphia, eating disorder, etc. And I think it's such a beautiful song about overcoming those things, which I feel like isn't sung about very often. This one was also produced by Daniel Nigro, which is interesting because he worked a lot with Olivia and Chapel, and I think he's a really good producer. And Jimmy Stack produced on all of these, so shout out to both of them. This song sounded beautiful, and I think it's a really uplifting song, an empowering song, because she says something at the beginning too. I can't remember where, like all of this, how she thinks deeply about it and cheats about it and sweats hours talking about it, and she said, I think that it's love. I think that's interesting, because I think maybe it's a romanticized version of what you want your body to look like. I don't know. I'm not going to try to uncover the depths of Lorde's eating disorder, but I think this can be a very relatable song, and I think it will help a lot of people. Let's go to the next track. If She Could See Me Now.
In the I hear the voices of the ancients. They're calling for us. Hear their horses running up Prince Street. 'Cause I'm a mystic. I swim in waters that would drown so many other bitches. Got me lifted, feeling so gifted.
Again, so many good ad-libs in this album.
In the gym, I'm exercising. All my demons make them keep riding. Yesterday, I lifted your body weight.
Wow. She's
Pick a song and listen to it till it's just a piece of music, and everything else falls away. Ha ha ha, baby. Whenever you break me, any fantasy. Oh God, if she could see me now. Hope you find another starlet, another camera, another red carpet. As for me, I'm going back to the clay.
Interesting.
You can tell them I went crazy. If that's what this is, then I guess I'll take it. Up in the pain, not the synthesizer. The bodies move like the spirits inside. Baby, whenever you break me, I'd watch it happen. Fantasy. Oh God, if she could see me now. Oh God, if she could see me now.
Okay, so it's about her breakup, I believe.
Oh God, if she could see me now.
Or
Oh God, if she could see me now.
I actually think it also could be about herself. Because she says she lifts the weight of the person that she's singing about. Maybe it's her old self who was like too skinny because she said during solar power, I think, that she had a really bad eating disorder. And now she's able to lift the body weight of the person she's singing about. So it could be a man, or it could be her past self, because she is saying how this person, whoever it is, made her become a woman. Could be about herself and the struggles that she faced with that, coming off of broken glass. Interesting. These songs are going to take a minute to really seep through, and I never claimed to be a genius, so don't ask me. We're to the last track. It's called David. Interesting. Here we go.
Oh, dark day, was I just someone to dominate? Worthy opponent, flint to my blade, now we're playing with shadows. At the sunset tower, you said open your mouth, I did. And what came spilling out that day was the truth. If I'd had virginity, I would have given that too. Why do we run?
I think Lorde's voice on this album has sounded phenomenal.
Oh, dark day, was I just young blood to get on tape? 'Cause you dialed me out when it got hard. Uppercut to the throat, I was off guard. Pure heroin mistaken for featherweight. But what came spilling out that day was the truth. And once I could sing again, I swore I'd never let myself sing again for you.
Interesting.
Sing it. So I don't belong to anyone.
Beautiful. The production here, the build up.
But I
Whoa.
again.
Such sincerity in her voice.
Am I ever gonna love again? Tell you I feel like a friend. Am I ever gonna love again? Till you understand. Tell it to him.
Beautiful way to end the album. Whoa. Okay, interesting. Shout out Taylor. Okay, everyone. David, what an interesting song. I wonder if the person she's singing about, his name is David. That's kind of a crazy thing to do. Put the name of the person. I don't know if it's true, but big if true. Okay, this song was extremely... Sorry. Yes, the song was beautiful. But the album was extremely personal. It felt like I was listening to Lorde's diary and sort of listening to her come to terms with her life at the moment and growing into womanhood. It was just like, sort of like looking in the mirror. A lot of honesty and vulnerability coming from Lorde as she reflects on herself and the time that she spent in the spotlight and outside of it. I think the album is very beautiful and the lyrics are the forefront of the album. Production is sort of taking a side step. With that being said, I don't find this album to be one that can be played on the radio. Like, it doesn't have hits in that sense, but I think there are a lot of songs here that people are going to be able to relate to very heavily and sort of listen to in isolation, if that makes any sense. Maybe listen by yourself when you're in the car driving and it's dark outside. I absolutely loved it. I think it was a very good concept album. I don't know that the replay value is there necessarily. And again, I'm a Lorde fan. I can say what I want. But yeah, the replay value for me, I can't answer that for sure yet, because maybe I would feel the same way about Solar Power or Melodrama, like looking back, but now I can listen to them over and over again. So I don't know. I'll have to let you guys know in time how I feel about the album, how it grows. These songs are all quite short also, so maybe that'll be a good thing when it comes to replayability. I'm not sure. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I'm really curious to know what the fellow Lorde fans are thinking about this album. Unbiasedly, of course, I think her voice has never sounded better. I loved the lyrics on this album. I heard in an interview she said that this album she tried not to like overthink words so much. I think that's very apparent. When she also said I felt really crazy, or she used the word really and then some adjective, I can't remember which one, but I think that's like a very honest and very like plain way to write something, which I really like. I don't know if I'm making any sense now, but I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I personally really enjoyed it, and I will let you know as time progresses how it sort of ages to me. Do I keep listening to it? I'll let you know. All right, everyone. Also, if you want to watch the full uncut video, it's over on Patreon, patreon.com/reacts. You can support the channel over there. I can react to music videos or whatever you guys want. If you join Patreon, just let me know in the community tab there. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.